leadership training. We have meetings once a month in training of leaders as well as boys. We leave it to the scoutmaster to train the boys, but we have leaders that train uh, men and women in their duty responsibility to the boy. And this is for leadership training, for helping to train other people how to work with the boy.
I see.
That's what those are for.
Well, they're very, very, very attractive training awards too. Very attractive. You have another one.
And this one was given in 41 for outstanding service that was rendered. And this came from a Chief Scout Executive, James E. West. Because I'm very proud of this one. This was one of the first awards that I received.
Yes. And what year was that, Mr.
This was in December 1941. And he said, I am very happy to welcome you as a 5-year veteran scout and a member of the Veteran Scout Association. I am confident that your long connection with scouting has brought you a great deal of satisfaction and a great deal of pride. So forth and so on. They say your years of service in the movement fit you particularly to have a share in our great program. I hope you will continue in your scout work. Please feel free to write me on any problem that occur to you. Make sure that if you continue in scouting, you maintain your active registered connection with the council or with the troop, so that more boys may have a benefit of your leadership. This sincerely yours, James E. West, Chief Scout Executive.
Well, I know you certainly have been proud of this and still are to receive this beautiful letter. It's on lovely green stationery and black lettering. I'm holding a very beautiful frame with the black lettering. It says it's the Boy Scouts of America, the Silver Beaver Award. This was presented to you, I assume, at an affair held here in Oakland. Could you talk more about your this top award you received and tell me where it was given and why?
This is known as a council award, where all of the districts come together and they have a program and they award you according to the service that you render.
I see.
And of course they usually start with a dinner, a feast you might call it, and then after that the awards are given out. Sometimes it's according to the length of service.
Yes.
And many times according to the service that you have rendered. Now, award like this is given according to the service that you have rendered, and not the length of service.
Oh, I see.
You see, you have to work for this award.
Yes.
Now, if you've spent 40 or 50 years in scouting, that's the length of service. That's a service award. But this is according to the service that has been rendered.
It's a beautiful award. Can you read from that, Mr. Goen? And
It said the Boy Scouts of America, the Silver Beaver Award, the distinguished service to boyhood, to whom it may concern, greetings. This witness that William H. Golden, upon the nomination of the Oakland Area Council, and it's approved by the Executive Board of the National Council of the Boy Scouts of America, is hereby awarded the Silver Beaver for distinguished service to boyhood in the territory under the jurisdiction of said council. In testimony whereof, the National Council of the Boy Scouts of America has caused these present to be signed by its officers and its cooperator seal be here fixed this 29th day of January in the year of 1955. And of course, it goes on and give the name of the people that's ahead of the National Council. But the chief executive is Mr. Shuck.
I see. This is very beautiful when you have a beautiful silver award in the center. And is this the insignia of the Scouts?
That's right.
That's their insignia.
That's the National Council.
I see. Also, Mr. Golden, I see another object here that you won also. Seems as though this is the Silver Beaver Award. Did this accompany the framed?
Yes. That's the
in my
award,
hand.
but this is
The lettering.
it's the letter.
But this is the award, and in my hand I'm holding beautiful blue and white ribbon of gold grain material, about 12 inches long, double. And the award is a Silver Beaver that is presented to men such as Mr. William Golden, who has contributed so much to the boyhood in America.
Cut that off this one. There was another award that I've always appreciated, and that is the award called the Order of the Arrow. And that award is given to you according to according to the service that you have rendered to the boy, but the boy will select someone from the ranks of the adults that have rendered a certain amount of service to them.
Is that right?
Yeah.
The boys select.
Yes.
This gives the boy a feeling of democratic approach.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's about the next greatest award that I feel that I have received.
Yes, I understand.
Because the boy did select me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The boys that you worked with felt that you...
Well, the boys of the district.
Of the district,
Of
yes.
the district.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that is indeed very interesting, Mr. William Golden. This, then, when I look at this beautiful Silver Beaver Award, it tells me that it isn't how much time that you put in to the Boy Scouts, but it's what you did. Your distinguished and very outstanding work you did with the Boy Scouts.
Yes, the service that you rendered.
Mm-hmm. Service that you rendered. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Golden, for talking about scouting in Oakland for you since 1935.
35.
And you are still working with scouting in
Still
Oakland
scouting.
in the year of 1971. Thank you very much.
One of the
May I can I hear you? Shh,
the only black scout troop in town in 1935 that I remember was at Taylor Memorial Church. Roy Towns was scoutmaster. Harold Bruce was assistant scoutmaster. And I worked with them as one of the committeemen. And after Roy quit, Harold Bruce took over as scoutmaster, and I was his assistant.
I see.
Then the next troop was either North Oakland or Beth Eden. I don't know exactly which one, but those that were the only 3 black troops as was in town.
I see.
And after that, they began to mix,
Uh-huh.
because the different churches, the Catholic churches and the Presbyterian churches, began to mix their troops, and we have been mixed ever since.
That is interesting to know that there were activity with the scouting among our parents and interested community people among the black people of that time.